Hi everyone, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. This is your full moon reading here today. I just wanted to do a little extra something because I've been feeling quite strongly around this energy, even from the new moon that was a couple of weeks back. And this is a super moon here today, or today, tomorrow-ish. And also holding on to that really strong energy because we have another super moon coming up on the 26th of May. So it's like it's holding this energy on almost for an entire month. And yeah, I just want to check in with you, do a little quick fix. I'm not the typical quick fix reader. I continue to say on that I'm not a quick fix reader. Today we're going to have a little bit of a quick fix reading. So if you're not interested in this intro about what this full moon is about, just go down the description box and check out your own sign, and you just click the link and it will take you right there. A quick little thing here about the full moon. So this full moon brings a lot of fixed signs. I'm a Leo, I'm a fixed sign. Like there's a lot of fixed signs, and there's a lot of fixed signs around this full moon. Also a lot of planets stage, like a lot of planets in Taurus right now. And Taurus is also very like stubborn, and it's not really wanting to let go of things, rather holding on. Can we make this work a little bit longer type of energy? And that combined, like that is sort of making stuff hard to change your mind on things. It's like it's tough to really just go with the flow and just, okay, we'll see what happens. No, it really sort of focuses you in on keeping it not stagnant, but keeping it as is. And then combine them with the Scorpio energy. The super moon is in Scorpio, which is all about like really feeling it, going the depth. Scorpio for me is all about going the depth, like to really feel it out and let go. And like, you know, this doesn't really work for me, so we're just gonna let it go. So that combined with the fixed sign energy is sort of a little bit push and pull, I feel. I don't know if you recognize yourself, but what comes down to it is I feel so much around this super moon and like for the upcoming 4 weeks, and maybe you even felt it a couple of days before this full moon, that you're starting to want to make decisions. What hasn't sort of played out yet, or what you've been thinking about, what you've been roaming around in, is like all of a sudden coming to the surface, and you just go, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. So when this like fixed sign makes a decision, and we had the Scorpio influence there, it's sort of like, okay, so once you make a decision, it's like full on. Like, okay, I dry this out now for months, and all of a sudden you just shift. And then the fixed sign is to your benefit. Once you make up your mind, then it's a fixed sign energy that is like, okay, now we're going with this. Like we're really going with this. So yeah, so there's something about the push-pull energy. Try as best as you can. How do you figure something out? How do you make a decision? Maybe even a life-changing decision, which I feel like there's a lot of things being life-changing decisions right now. And the Scorpio is really helping you. It might feel like it's not helping you. Because sometimes, and me for myself, like a couple of days, I just had this Oprah, as Oprah would say, ugly cry moment. And just pouring myself out there, things coming up to the surface, and just really crying like a baby, letting certain things go. It wasn't letting certain things like on the outer go, but it's like it was such an inner shift for me. And that was like, I don't know, I can't remember now, but like maybe a couple of days or up to a week ago. And it seems for me like I'm always a little bit ahead of the time. Like I felt this super moon energy for quite some time now. And yeah, so there's the letting go of stuff. And also, like I said, how do you make a decision, a life-changing decision? You listen to your intuition. What is your gut intuition telling you to do? And it can be a whisper as silent as a whisper. And it can be as loud, or, you know, it's in your face to the point where you're like, I get it. So then try to just listen and try to trust that intuition, and try as best as you can to follow that intuition. I made some little notes here for myself just to, boundaries and making, boundaries. Boundaries just really came to me. set boundaries, being very like, this is a time for this upcoming month. That's why I say that this supermoon energy, this reading is all about, yes, very much strengthened right around this time, but definitely for the next coming 4 weeks. And so it's a very good time for you to really check in with yourself and just trying to find this very honest, authentic, true version of who you are and set boundaries for the rest that doesn't fit. Okay? So with that said, we're going to start with Aries here and just have a little check-in with you to see what's going on. Just give you a little something, just a couple of minutes in each sign. And I want to bring, for some reason, Archangel Michael. I mean, I've been working with Archangel Michael probably since I even discovered angels. Archangel Michael was the first one to appear for me. And for some reason, I always use this deck just for myself. I never have included it in any reading, or not for anybody really. And today, this just came out really strongly, so I'm going to use it. So maybe that really means something to some of you guys, that Archangel, excuse me, that Archangel Michael is with you or wanted to be a part of this today. So just the overall energy here for Aries. Welcome, Aries, to your full moon reading, supermoon. And I forgot to say in the intro that the supermoon reading... Okay, I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to start over. The supermoon reading, the supermoon is just that the moon is the closest to Earth. That's why it's being called a supermoon, okay? Okay, now, Aries. Aries. What is going on for Aries, please? Go. Aries, you're on the right path. Whatever you're doing, and if you have been like inquiring about whether you're on the right path or not, like usually this card comes out to just say you're on the right path. Just continue to do what you're doing because it's working for you. We also have explore your options. And when explore your options comes out, it's sort of asking you not to just make a random or fast decision. And just like we talked, it's very fitting in terms of this supermoon that it's not so much quick fix decisions right now. It's life altering, life changing decisions, or it's life. For me, when I had this little ugly cry moment, it just felt like in that moment, it was like, yeah, it was cathartic. I think the word is cathartic. It was for sure. I just realized something here. Sorry, I'm going to build up the microphone a little bit. There we go. Yeah, cathartic. Like when it's releasing like that, it's like in the moment it might not feel like there's such a big difference, but in the next following couple of days, I just felt this, I don't know, this change, this just huge change. And I couldn't, like, nothing on the outside was really changing. I just felt this shift within me, and I still feel this shift within me. And so there's some sort of release taking place. And so when you're making those choices, when you're making these decisions, it's like explore your options. Don't just give it a try is what I'm trying to say. Give it a try and don't be so fast to just jump onto anything or let go of anything. This is sort of, it wants to give you a little bit of an extra time to figure it out. And then focus on divine and perfect health. This card also usually comes out when like you're being supported. You're being supported in your thoughts about your health, in your thoughts about whatever the journey that you're on, specifically around your health right now, that you're on the right path when it comes to your health. You're on the right path when you really are starting to pay attention to your inner guidance. This is you doing a good job at really listening into your guidance, which is really, really beautiful of you. But it's also an indicator to if there has been a little bit too much focus on what is not working with your body, what is not good for your health, to sort of have that switch a little bit so that you focus on what does work for your body, what is perfect for your health, what is what's just to compare, like, I don't like this, I need to take this away from my diet, or this is very, very nutritious for me, I want to add more of that. Okay? And trust that your health is on the right track. Your health is getting better. If there's anything like you just sort of gotten some information about your health, this card also says maybe go for a second opinion from somebody. And then we're just going to get a little bit, like just an extra card for some extra energy here for you, Aries. Something else that we want to tell Aries right now for this upcoming 4 weeks. Yeah, for sure. Coming out of the shadow and stepping into the light. It's a grand shift here for you. So number 8 there is a new beginning for endless possibilities. Number 8, the infinity sign is like as above, so below. Like you're bringing in whatever it is that you want to see more of in your life. And also combining those, we have a number 9. So there's an ending of the old, coming into the new, stepping into endless possibilities, stepping into manifesting stuff that you want to see in your life. And the way you do that is just basically stepping out of your shadow, stepping out of whatever you've been working on for maybe quite some time. This is very much moon energy as well, like the depth and the mysticism and the darker parts of you, and then just stepping into the light where everything is possible. And you see how you pass the torch to yourself there, like, okay, I'm ready in the shadow, I'm ready to step into the light. Awesome. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that was helpful, that little uplifting thing. Happy full moon, everybody. Take care. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your supermoon, your full moon supermoon reading. What I didn't say with the supermoon is that the supermoon only means that the moon is really, really close to Earth, so you can see it really well and probably feel it really well. So, you want to use Michael's direction for Taurus. Whole deck comes out. Wow, very they might not be, but at first glance they looked very similar, like the wings. There's something about the wings that I'm very drawn here today, like getting your wings, trying to fly, making yourself fly. Positive thoughts create positive results. And this is just completely magical. Just look at that. This is like you're flying in divine colors. You're flying in colors. You're flying in the rainbow energy, and the rainbow for me is very, very balanced. Every energy center in your body is very like balanced, and they're playing off of each other. You're in a really good place, but they're saying positive thoughts create positive results. So if there's been anything like you've been feeling, I know this has been quite a going the depth period for the past couple of weeks, and definitely will continue to do so. Like it's just highlighting everything right now for the next couple of weeks leading up to towards the end of May. It's coming to the truth of things. You're shedding the stuff that doesn't work, and so just try to focus your thoughts onto what you want rather than what you don't want. It makes the grandest shift. And it's not even, it's not even like you have to 100% be there. If you are 49% negative and you're 51% positive, that's actually all you need for the tipping point to sort of come over to the positive, that if that makes sense. And then your children are watched over by angels. So if there's any, I love this little teddy bear that this little child is holding. So if there's a concern about your children, if there's a change, if there's a big life-altering change that you're making around this full moon, or for the upcoming 4 weeks, or there's change that you're, as we speak, are talking about or planning for, whatever that is, know that your children are protected and that they're okay with this change. Okay? And then a little extra here. What can we tell Taurus, please? Taurus. Power number 8. Infinity sign. The never-ending story, I was going to say, but it's like in the good way. Whatever you send out, like good karma returns. Whatever you send out is coming back. Whatever you send out is coming back. And you're stepping into your power. There's a lot of Taurus energy going on around this super moon. So it's to your benefit. It's to your benefit if you just really pay attention to your intuition and follow that guidance to your best ability, so that you don't get stuck on stuff even though they have expired past their due date. Like, it's a situation and you just know it in your gut that this does not serve you anymore. It's time to just step into your strength and step into your power and just sort of take back that dignity and respect and just the authentic version of yourself and make a decision from there. Okay? You're on a really good path here. You're the positivity and creating stuff through the rainbow energy is just really beautiful. And know that you can change it. So if this is something that you've been going back and forth about, and you do not know if this hurts your children or if it gains your children, or if it's like, if the decision that you're trying to make is sort of dependent upon your kids, know that your kids will be fine. They're watched over. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Happy supermoon, everybody. Welcome, Gemini, to your supermoon. I don't know if you hear a little dog barking in the back, so maybe there's a dog situation for you somehow, some way. So we're going to see what this supermoon is bringing for you, Gemini, with the Michael energy here first. Flip, but didn't come out. What was that? Forgive yourself. You're done. You've done nothing wrong. And it's almost like I want to say it in a very like, you didn't do, like, come on already. Like, you didn't do anything wrong. Just, there's a dog barking. Is there somebody barking at you? Is there somebody yelling at you? Just know that you didn't do anything wrong. However much they try to get under your skin or try to have you feel like you've done something wrong, or maybe not even, well, that was a darking bog. Darking bog. It was a darking bog. Don't you know that breed? The darking bog? Yeah, there's somebody might get under your skin a little bit. Just know that you haven't done anything wrong. Just continue to listen to your intuition, okay? Okay, they only want this one. There was something else. Yeah, supermoon. Supermoon, the only thing that supermoon means is that it's really close to Earth. So that it's really easy to see it and feel it. Go forward fearlessly. Whatever this is for you, you've been thinking about moving forward in, go forward. You can do it. You're holding the cup. Today's looking like a cup. It's actually like, it's actually, I can talk. It's the sun, like you're holding the light. You're holding enough light, you're holding the light, you're holding whatever you need to hold in order for you to move forward. Today I see it as a cup. So if that's love, like go forward, Jesus, go forward fearlessly when it comes to love. Like express your love, maybe express it to somebody. Don't hold back is what I'm getting. Do not hold back, go forward. And I see a lot of stars there. You see the stars around your head. So this is very much like thinking about things manifesting in your life, and it's just surrounding your head, like it's surrounding your mental mind right now. So I think that there's a lot of things you're thinking about that you want to see manifest. So and this is like a go ahead. This is sort of giving you a green light that it's okay for you to move forward. Do so, and you will see the manifestation happening. And whether this is a cup of love for you, it's a golden opportunity. So if you just need to speak up to somebody, there's a golden opportunity here. And then just a little something extra for Gemini, please. Gemini. Guys, you're the third you're the third sign here, and it's the third number 8 coming out. So the 8, the infinity sign, is like going through here for both Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. And for me, that's just talking about how the collective is now just generating a lot of positive energy, a lot of power, a lot of strength coming in. Positive movement forward. We have the golden sail there again. It's like you're sailing off into the golden age. You're laying a new foundation for yourself. There's something that you are a little bit conflicted about. It's a mental conflict here. So there's something like, on one hand, you are like thinking about a certain thing in one light, and on the other hand, it's like, I don't know if I want to move forward with it. And so it's like, go forward fearlessly. You do not have anything that you need to worry about in this situation. Go forward, and you will have your magical moment. You will sail off into the sunset, into the sunrise, and you will create something new and beautiful for yourself. Okay, guys? A lot of power there with you, a lot of strength, endless possibilities with that infinity sign. It's good karma returns. You just dare to go for it. Okay, I can't not say that. So there's a whale underneath as well, which something is carrying you, like Michael is with you, or your guides are with you, or the whole angel kingdom is with you. There's this energy that's just carrying you. So don't be afraid to go forward. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Happy super moon, everybody. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your supermoon. I forgot to say the supermoon. The only thing it means is that it's just really, it appears to be really close to Earth. That's why it's called a supermoon. What do we have for Cancer, please? With Michael. Okay, we're starting with that. Pay attention to your dreams. And this is both... pay attention to what you like, your dream state, like when you're sleeping. Pay attention to what you're dreaming right now. Maybe even want to put a little journal, like a little pen and paper right next to your bed. And if you wake up in the middle of the night and it's like, it feels like it's so clear to you, and then, you know, come morning, it's like, and then you forget about it, then just write it down. But I also feel, so pay extra attention to your dreams. Because there's symbolism in it, and there's intuition and guidance in your dreams at this stage for you. And with the full moon in Scorpio, it's going the depth. It's like really bringing stuff up for you. So pay attention to that. That's really helpful if you can remember and go through what it is that you're dreaming. But also, it's like, pay attention to your dreams. This is also a time when, because we're shedding so much of the old, and we're inspired to let go so much that doesn't fit our moving forward anymore, that it brings to light the dreams that you actually have. So maybe for the longest time you just felt like you just went on your day, you just went on with your day, like in a very sort of mundane manner, in a very routine, like this is how you do it every day. And then all of a sudden it's like, but wait a minute, I lost track of what I actually came here to do. I mean, it doesn't have to be as grand as came here to do, or your life purpose, you know. But if there's something that you really enjoy, if you really enjoy drawing, or like painting, or like dancing, or singing, or pottery, I don't know, knitting, whatever this is for you, it doesn't have to be like changing the world. But if there's a dream that you have and you sort of buried it a little bit, this is sort of a time when that can come to life again, and for you to remember and for you to step into. It's going to bring a lot of happiness for you. And he's holding this Okay, instead of saying what it usually is, I'm seeing this little bouquet of flowers. It's like he's holding this little purple bouquet of flowers, like somebody just, plucked those wildflowers outside and brought in. If that means something to you, if you just did that, or if you just actually, when you're listening, you're just plucking these flowers, know that the guides are sending you an extra hug, sending you an extra message here, that they're with you. Maybe you asked for their assistance or something. Know that they're coming through there for you. Just a little extra here for Cancer. What can we tell them for this upcoming full moon? Full moon to full moon. Cancer. Nothing. We don't have anything for you. There you go.
Oh, wow.
You won't believe this. It's the 4th, and now you probably need to go back and check it out, but it's the 4th time that an 8 comes out. It's number 8 here again. You're the 4th sign in a row that we have number 8. So it's for the collective. Endless possibilities are opening up right now. So you probably are feeling a surge, not just for yourself. Like if you're a really sensitive person, in Cancer you are, you sometimes can feel like you're very, very happy and eager and excited and you don't know why. Or you're really, 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 really low and really feeling quite off and you don't know why. That's you picking up the energy of the collective. It can also be a weather patterns. I'm just getting weather patterns. Like if it's completely one day, like we have here in Sweden right now, you're sort of going a little bit schizophrenic because one day we have super sun and it's almost to the point where you feel like go swimming. And the next day, like today, this morning, I might have overdone it a little bit because just an hour later, I just felt it was really warm out. But at the in the early morning, I actually had an overall for snow again. It's not snowing, but it's like, it's that difference, And if you're anything... if you're really sensitive to the weather patterns, you're gonna struggle right now with your reaction to it's almost like a little bit of a roller coaster and you might not understand why. It's because of the temperature shifts going on. That's going to settle very soon. But this is giving you endless possibilities. That's going on for the collective. We're stepping into something that's opening up. Good karma returns. There's a lot of strength, a lot of power there. As above, so below. Like you're bringing in, like we're going to see so much manifestation happening around the globe in terms of everything right now. And you definitely, Cancer, because we have accelerated motion, we have a shooting star, and you're like gazing at this heaven with all of those stars. And the stars for me is all about manifestation, is wish fulfillment. And whatever you've been working towards or waiting on is coming into fruition now because we have accelerated motion, like the speed around what you're wanting to manifest is now speeding up. Beautiful, Cancer. Pay attention to your dreams. Beautiful. That's what I have for you, Cancer. Happy full moon, everyone. Bye. Hi, Leo. Welcome to your supermoon reading. Supermoon reading that is going on for about a month until the end of May. So let's see what's going on for you, Leo. What Michael has to tell you. What is going on for Leo, please? Leo. Make a commitment and let go of fear now. Make a commitment. Sorry for taking a little bit of time here. Interesting. What I'm drawing here today is I see Michael like holding on. And you know what? That's actually the front of the whole deck. It's a little bit more powerful. It's a little bit more like oomph. Like it's a little bit more energy in the card, I feel, when the actual Dex image comes up in the card. So there's an extra energy going on there for you right now. There's some extra power for Leo right now, and there's something I see him like holding on. Today anyway, I see him as holding something that it's almost like you're looking up. Yes, you're looking up, but you're not looking up to look up. You're looking up to like, okay, go. It's like you're just getting ready to let go of something. Do you see? It's almost like he's holding on. He's actually kneeling down, and he's not praying. He's not, today I see him as he's preparing to let go. Like he's holding a dove in his hands, or he's holding something in his hands, and he's just ready to just release it. And the make a commitment is, so I think the commitment is to just make a decision. As I spoke about in the intros, is all about making life-altering decisions right now. And it's like you're prepared to make this decision. And if there's been anything like going back and forth and you're sort of a little bit tired in your head because it's so freaking draining to go a little bit back and forth, just make a commitment and stick to it. And you're going to soon enough be on the right path, because the minute if you feel like you're on a little bit of a roller coaster ride, you're up and down and all around, and you're a little bit confused or ambivalent. I think that's the same name in English, like ambivalent, like you can't really make a decision. The universe is going to bring you more things to not be able to make a decision about. But if you sort of put down your foot and say, okay, here's my commitment, here's what I want to do, this is what I'm picking, and it's almost like it doesn't really, if there's a choice here, you feel like either letting go or hanging on to it, it actually doesn't really matter. I know and I talk about life-altering decisions and changes in your, it seems like the decision you're making is quite important. In the long run, or even the short run, you will end up where you're supposed to end up anyway, because if you set like the energy, if that's like, okay, so this is what I'm going to do, the universe starts to like act accordingly. It starts to show up around it, supporting, like, okay, this is what we're going to do. So now you have more things that you're clear about what you're going to do. So even if it took you, even if you said, okay, here's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm not changing my mind. I'm going to stick to it. This is what's going to happen. And then one day after or 2 days after, it's so clear in your mind that, okay, I'm not going to do this. But unless you put that foot down and say, this is what I'm going to do, and make that clear decision, make a commitment, you're still going to get up and down energy. I hope that makes sense. And then let go of fear now. Like whatever, I actually talked to this person the other day, and she said, should I do this or should I do that? Well, this is based on you feeling an ease about it, and the other choices made about you feeling a fear what will happen if you make that decision. And don't ever let fear be the choice. Like, don't ever let fear be the guidance to what to do. I can't do that because I'm so scared. Do whatever makes you feel good about something, and so don't let fear rule the path for you. And let go of it now. Little something here for Leo, please. For the upcoming 4 weeks in this supermoon energy. I'm telling you, there's a lot of shifts that's going to go down for the next couple of weeks. Leo. I was going to say interesting because you're the first sign that doesn't get the number 8, but you basically are the number 8. Leo is the power and strength number, but up until you, we had the number 8 coming out. Well, you actually have 2 and 9. So you're stepping into material harvest for the upcoming 2 weeks. Sorry, for the upcoming, I don't know why I said that. So maybe the upcoming 2 weeks is very, very important for you. But for the upcoming 4 weeks, for the supermoon till this next supermoon, you're stepping into material harvest. There's success here coming in your way. We have a number 9, so you're ending something. We're ending something, coming into something new. It's also wish fulfillment. And meeting a person. meeting your love, meeting a divine counterpart. A spiritual union is happening. We have a golden cup there with actually the infinity sign. I knew we were gonna have it somewhere. 8, the infinity sign. It's a spiritual union that is about to take place there for you. That's what I have for you for the supermoon. Take care, guys. Bye. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your supermoon reading. So let's see what's going on for you, Virgo, for the upcoming 4 weeks. Virgo supermoon. Go forward fearlessly. Actually, Gemini had go forward fearlessly as well. There's something that you are thinking about, dreaming about, wanting to manifest right now, and just go forward with it because you have everything you need right now. You're holding the light in your hands, like you can create whatever it is that you want and just move forward with it, and it's going to turn out in your favor. And then we have admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. And this is so much about, again, what I felt around the supermoon is that this is a chance. I mean, we have the supermoon in Scorpio. So it's like we're going the depth. We're going admitting your true colors. Like just let yourself shine. Let yourself come out as exactly who you are. Not judging or shaming or hiding or dimming any light, but just really be authentic and real with yourself. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I see a bird there, so I see some messages coming in to you. There's sheep. This is really interesting. It's like you're herding the sheep. Do you say that? It's like you're the leader for something, Virgo. You're taking the lead of something. And actually there's a message coming in for you, but it's not for you to keep. It's for you to bring to the world. There's a message for you that you're going to receive, but then you will take it further to bring it to the world. I also see a divine counterpart, because if you listen to me before, you know that peacocks and unicorns are my indicator of a divine counterpart. So, and I feel like this soulmate or this very strong partner is standing right beside you, sort of sharing your vision, but it's also like, I just see this really super strong support. There's a super strong support just standing right next to you, just I have your back type of energy. And so whatever you're wanting to bring into the world, whatever this mission that you're on, know that there's already a divine counterpart, there's already support standing right next to you, or there's a person coming in standing right next to you in a very, very near future. And then a favorable outcome. So whatever and I love how you're playing, it's almost like you're playing with the elements. I love how it's not because the universe said so, or because like there's so many people looking for their life purposes. There's so many people looking for like, give me a sign of what I'm supposed to do, and sort of giving over their whole power. I love this image where it shows that you're in control. You're sort of the magician playing with the energy there, saying how it's going to turn out, right? And it's a scale there, but could be a Libra influence there for you, Virgo, somehow, some way. Maybe you have Libra in your chart, or you're just dealing with a Libra. Whatever you're moving forward with, whatever message you want to come out, know that it's safe and sound for you to go forward fearlessly, admit the truth, and act accordingly. There's things that you can share with the world, and it's going to be a beautiful outcome. Know that you're controlling. It's a feeling of a destiny pulling you probably somewhere, but just understand that you're in charge of your own destiny as well. And then just a little something for Virgo. Something extra for Virgo, please. What is going on there with them? There you go. That you're changing your whole life. You're changing the foundation. You're working on your base chakra. So that's a new beginning. You're laying a new foundation, and you're building a solid foundation for yourself. That could be for like a family life, support, finances, a good stability to like solid ground to stand on. That's something that's going to take place over the course of the upcoming 4 weeks here. So you're doing something really awesome that's going to have a solid ground, a solid core here. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Happy full moon, everybody. Welcome, Libra, to your supermoon reading. Let's see what's going on for Libra. What do we have for Libra from Michael, please? Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Romance angels are helping you, Libra. Wow. Okay, interesting. So what I'm seeing here today, that's very interesting. So you might not pick that up, but what I'm seeing here today, there's something about, it's almost like you're a little bit reluctant, Libra. Like it's almost like you're fighting something a little bit, and there's these angels with you, like surrounding you at this moment, that wants you to cut the cord. There's something about the umbilical cord, which is the navelsträng in Swedish. The umbilical cord, and you're being told, you're being asked, you're being inspired, not being told anything. Everybody hates to be told something, right? You're inspired to cut the cord, and I think, Libra, only you know what that means. So whatever you need to cut the cord with, if that is you, like paying way too much attention to your children, you're like, you live for your children, or if this is like cutting the cord to an ex, or if this is like cutting the cord to your work a little bit, to just sort of, you are not your work, you are not your children, you are not your past, but what the past has made you up to be. And there's something about cutting the cord, cut the umbilical cord, and get on with your life. The romance angels are here to help you, to move you forward. And it's almost like I see, I don't want to. And the angels are like, come on already. Like, we have somebody for you. You're really going to like them. Like, okay. Libra, is this you? Is this you? We have something a little extra for Libra here, please, for the upcoming weeks. Libra. I love this. So there's something that has happened to you, and probably then around romance, because the romance angels came out there. So whatever this is, or whatever hardship you dealt with in the past there, obstacles and challenges, this is talking about how we're now mending this, like something is coming full circle. We have the full moon. We're letting stuff come up to the surface and releasing it, letting it go once and for all, healing this past. Number 5, there is a great opportunity for change, and you're making that change. The spirit world is really there to help you to move into fulfillment of wishes. Number 9 is an ending of the old and coming into the new. You're parting the sea, like you're completely in control. You're the magician here, parting the sea and moving forward to this treasure chest. And whatever you're excited about manifesting is going to start to happen. And for you, it seems to be a lot around love. Okay, guys? So that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that was a little something extra just there for the supermoon. Take care, everybody. Bye. Welcome, Scorpio, to your supermoon in your sign. So Scorpio, this would be very interesting for you, I feel, for the upcoming 4 weeks. Scorpio, let's see what's going on here for you. from Michael to Scorpio, energy healing work, row. And then she started to roar. Row? I don't know what that is. Wow, as I was supposed to say, I think. Energy healing work. I just feel like everything, I mean, just look at the image. You could be a healer. You could be doing healing work for others. And it doesn't necessarily has to be that you're waving your hands over people's bodies. It can be what I'm actually doing right here. Like you could do readings for people. You could be working in whatever you're doing that brings healing to people's lives. To just make them feel better is healing for me. It can also be energy healing for yourself, which I think has a big part of this, because we are having this supermoon in Scorpio. This is going the depth within Scorpio, and you are the Scorpio. So this is you going into depth with yourself and just basically just clearing everything and anything out there that doesn't serve you anymore. And is going to bring you into complete, I just see this transformation, I don't find the word right now, I'm sorry, but there's like this just coming into your light, coming into your potential. It's illuminating. Thank you. Illuminating. Everything surrounding you is going to start to just have like little mini explosions into light for these upcoming 4 weeks. So super transformation for you. What else do we... I had a card that flipped there but didn't come out. What was that? Yeah, for sure. Third eye chakra, which is basically the moon. It's basically it's a connection in with your inner being with number 6 there. It's the third eye. That's your intuition. That's going the depth. That's listening to your intuition. That's also your psychic gifts. That's you coming to life, coming alive. What else for Scorpio, please? Positive movement forward. Number 8. I think Virgo. I think Leo and Virgo. No, Leo had the 8. Was it only Virgo? Okay, there's been so many signs that has received the number 8. For me, that's collective. When something comes out over and over again through the signs, there's a thread there that goes through everybody's signs, then it's for the collective. For me, that's just, okay, we're going to start to manifest left and right. You're going to see like an influx in so many things, because I feel like for the longest time now, people has been sort of piling up on their dreams, perhaps due to the pandemic and for whatever reason. We're going through a grand awakening right now. So whatever we have sort of kept away from us, we're starting to bring in. And so there's going to be like a massive manifestation boom on the planet, I feel. It's also great for whatever you want to put in the water right now, whatever you want to launch right now is perfect. We have endless possibilities with that infinity sign, and you're sailing off into the golden age. Like everything is golden for you. So it's a probably a really deep and cathartic and illuminating time for you, which can sometimes feel quite hard and quite challenging. But if you're not scared of your emotions, if you're not scared to face whoever you are, it's actually quite deliberating. Deliberating is quite liberating. Thank you. I said that wrong. Liberating, like you're freeing yourself. You're laying a new foundation, and you're really starting to create something really positive for you. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that was a little something extra there for this supermoon. Take care, guys. Bye. Welcome Sagittarius to your supermoon reading. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius for these upcoming 4 weeks. So full moon to full moon, or rather supermoon to supermoon. Strong energy, deep energy. Sagittarius, what is going on for you? There we go. go. Wow. Okay, so there's a message in that. I thought I was done, but then there was more. Just want to give that. I thought I was done, but then there was more. The first card that came out. So I see a child here. The first thing I see is that I see a child hanging on for dear life around somebody. Like they're so scared to let go. So whether this is, okay, so a couple of things, like there's a couple of different perspectives to this. This, it says at the bottom, not at the bottom, like the bottom line is the situation is already resolved. The situation that you're dealing with has already a solution to it, has already found a way out, okay? I see this child hanging on for dear life around Michael, and it's like, so whether this is you having a child hanging on to you for dear life because they're scared to move on their own, whether they're 3 years old or 23 years old, to explain to them that there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. And take on the persona of Michael. So Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a situation with children, your own children, to not feel fearful for them. You're not doing anybody any service to worry about somebody. The minute you start to worry about somebody, you're influencing. I'm sorry for sounding so harsh here, but the minute you're just infusing worry to anybody, even though it feels so completely entitled for you to do so, you're influencing them in a bad way because you're bringing negative energy to them. So stop it. So take on Michael's persona, like be strong and show them there's nothing to fear here. I don't worry for you because I know that you can stand on your own 2 feet. I see your power there. I see your strength. I see your light. There's nothing to fear. Okay? Or this is your inner child. This is you. This is you hanging on for dear life. Like you are not, like, if this is something about letting go of a situation where you think is going to be more scary than it is, to almost like you can, if you can't take this persona on yourself, to just make this switch, like, you know what, I'm just going to release this. I'm just going to let this go. And I'm just going to stand up and be in my Sagittarian energy. You know, Sagittarius, for crying out loud. Like, you know you are. Like, you can just really step into your power. And if that is enough, then good for you. If it's not, put it to the angels, like, or somebody that you trust, or to a piece of paper. Write it down, what it means to be in your power. And know that whatever you're dealing with, whatever feels quite hard or quite tough at the moment, is already resolved. You need to start to look for the solution than to be in the fear of it or be in the problem of it. And then we have forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. And energy healing work. So there's something that wants to be healed. Whatever you feel like, whatever the situation is for you now. So whatever you feel like you could have done a better job, you could have helped more, you could have stepped up more, you could have you didn't do well in this. Like, we have another situation where this angel is holding on to this baby. So I know it's a very specific reading, and it might not, like, well, if it's your inner child, it fits everybody, but it's not going to fit everybody. That there's actually a child that you feel like maybe you're going about it the wrong way, or you worry a little bit too much about this child. Know that you've done nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong. Forgive yourself, and then go into the healing of it. Transform this situation. You will come out on the other side of this. There's already a solution here. There's so much light here if you just step into that light. Okay? And then something a little extra for Sagittarius here, please. Sagittarius. Nope. You're not getting any. You're not getting any. That's funny. Ooh. Okay, so eight is just, eight just keeps coming out. So so step into your power, step into your strength, step into endless possibilities. You know you have it in you. It's sometimes we just need a reminder. Sometimes it's like, yeah, Jesus, again, I just got caught up in those thoughts or emotions, or you know, it just takes this one person to like snap out of it. Yeah, you're completely right, of course. And then you're out of it. Get into your power, get into your strength, and know that there's endless possibilities there if you just sort of reclaim your power. Okay, guys? That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that was helpful. Happy supermoon, everybody. Bye. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your supermoon reading. So this is a reading from supermoon to supermoon, Superman to Superman. There you go. Lean on God and the angels for support and sense of humor. So Capricorn, lean on God and the angels for support. It's interesting because every card of angels, every card of the Archangel Michael deck here has a prayer that comes with it. And for all the readings up until you are my 10th reading, 10th sign, and I'm not once been drawn to read out the prayer. So we're gonna, but then I am for you right now, so I will read it out. Dear God and angels, I give you this, and then the situation. Now and completely, I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. Maybe you have this deck yourself. Go read it. It's lean on God and the angels for support. Dear God and angels, I give you this situation now and completely. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. So there's a situation here that maybe you want clearance on, and it's a little bit tough because this is supermoon in Scorpio, and with all these fixed signs at the same time, it's actually what it's all about, to learn to sort of, I know it's hard to trust and hard to have faith when it almost feels like it's all up to you. But here's a little bit of let go and let God. Lean on God and the angels for support. Like trust that they have solutions for you. Trust that whatever it is that you want to sort of make happen right now, that you have a support team there for you to make it happen. And read out maybe that prayer every morning, if that prayer helps you, or any other prayer that helps you. Any other intention, if you will. Set the intention. And then whatever the situation is, and this fits me like a glove, is bring a sense of humor to it. I know sometimes it feels so hard, or sometimes it feels like there's a topic that we just can't laugh about, but with enough distance or with enough perspective or time has gone by, don't you find that there's just never a too tough topic that would just, we actually can make a joke about it, you know? And the more fun or the more humor or the more funny you can bring into a situation, like the sooner you can, the better. Because it just means that it lightens the load, it lightens the situation. And the closer to humor you have, or the closer to laughter you have, know that you're in a really, really high vibration. Okay, so sense of humor is really good here. Let go and let God, and just bring humor into it, and you will have it like that. A little extra something here. Okay, you're creating wonders in your world right now, and you're not fully seeing it. We have the rainbow coming in there behind you. We have a castle being created behind you. There's so much lush green behind you, and it's not in the past. It's just if you turn yourself around, or just tell a little bit of a joke, you know. I wish now that I'm the worst joke teller in the world, because halfway through is like, wait, was that the ending, or is this the middle, or what's the punchline here? Like, I'm terrible at it, but I so wish that I could have just pulled this ace out of my pocket right now and just told you this awesome story. To me, this is just turn around, for crying out loud. Turn around, Capricorn. Snap out of it. Just tell a joke and it's fine. You're a little bit bored here because it hasn't happened yet. Everything that you're waiting on hasn't happened yet. I think you see movement of it, or you actually like, this is you know that the relationship is going to come in, but they're not here yet. Or you even signed a contract to something, but you haven't moved in yet. Or you have gotten a yes for this new job opportunity, but you haven't started working there yet. Or something around those lines. So it's like we have the whole rainbow, we have the castle in the back there, but it hasn't started yet and you're a little bit bored. But that's not the point. It's not the point that you're going to start to be happy when you have the material stuff in your hand. This is what unconditional love or unconditional situations is all about. You're making yourself laugh. You're making the best of this day, no matter what's going on or no matter how much you're in the new situation or not, right? This is a heart matter to you and you're laying a new foundation with this. So I understand that it's like, it feels quite important, but I think we need to take the important thing, the important energy out of it and bring the humor into it, and it will be right there for you. Okay, I haven't done this for any other sign, but I will. Can we get just something else here for, yes, we can. Look at that. I knew it. And actually, there's our number 8 again. I mean, I can't tell you how many signs that have that 8 has come out first. So 17, adding that up is number 8. 17 in itself is sort of an 8 energy because this 17 is immortality. Nothing ever dies. And an 8 is infinity. Like it just goes on for an infinity, forever and ever. This is the star. This is the sun. This is you creating exactly what it is that you want for an eternity. It's a brand new beginning. It's time for you to enjoy what you have created, but don't wait for it to sit in the driveway for you to be happy about it. I knew it. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. Happy little supermoon time. Welcome, Aquarius, to your supermoon reading. Supermoon to supermoon. Wow. What do we have for, for Aquarius, please? That really spoke, didn't it? What was it that spoke? Detach from this situation. Wow. Did you see how that just flew out? Like, almost like, okay, just cut the cord. Cut the, who else did I say that to? Libra. Libra. I could have said cut the cord to Libra. So maybe you have a Libra placement somehow, some way. Or Libra is your sun and then Aquarius is your placement. Or you're dealing with a Libra somehow, some way, and you need maybe to cut the cord with Libra, or whatever this is. Take it as it resonates. Okay, this is not an in-depth reading, but it's really hard to ignore the things coming through. So there's something about, okay, so you flew really high, Aquarius. You flew really high, but then you took a dive, like you took a deep dive. It was a situation here that didn't turn out exactly as you planned. You've Got Mail. I love that movie. You Got Mail with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. I don't know why that comes in here, but You Got Mail. Detached from the situation. There's something that you were on the rise with it, and then you sort of took a dive. You just took a deep dive, and you were not expecting that. You thought you thought this was going to be the thing. Whether this is the job situation, a relationship, an opportunity just showed up and you thought this is the thing, this is it, you know, and then it wasn't. Like you took a deep dive, and this dive that has sort of lingered with you, it has stayed. That's probably what I get, like cut the cord to it. it doesn't serve you anymore. Like I would never tell anybody to say to cut the cord to something that just happened, or that you need to feel it. And especially with the supermoon in Scorpio, it's all about feeling it. It's all about sitting in the emotions and just really owning the emotion to then release it. But if there's like a situation that you have been dwelling on or had been dealing with for quite some time, there's not really any point. You've gotten the lack, you've gotten the contrast out of it, you've gotten the solution for it because you've asked for it, being in the situation. And when you've stayed there for weeks and months and almost sometimes even years, you've gotten the most out of the situation, and you just need to detach yourself from it now. And this is a perfect time to do it. So maybe there's certain things that's coming out of the situation that is now coming like to the surface for you to just let go of. And then we have, you created this situation. Wow. I know it's a little bit in your face. I know, Aquarius, you don't want to hear when there's something really shitty happening in your life. And trust me, I've been on that side as well. Like you're creating something in your life and it's not fun what you're creating. And then to hear you created it, you sort of just want to point a certain type of finger to that person. And that person is me right now. So I get it. You created this situation. Clean it up. You created this situation and you have the power to change it. You have the power to create it. And I see this person like they're painting this mirror. It's interesting because they're painting this mirror. It's a quick fix reading. Sometimes I just can't do quick fixes because I need to get into the depth of it. But do you see Michael? He's standing there painting. So it's a painting, and he's painting. He wants to paint something that looks like a past unicorn, which is a past divine counterpart. Just follow me here, guys. You're painting something. You're making something up in your mind that it's an image of a past divine counterpart, of a past soulmate. And I think you're sugarcoating it, or like you're painting it as not the truth. And so there's something you need to be honest with yourself. We need to shed this painting. And then I see it as a mirror. And as I talk about this, it starts to tingle in my... So the crown is really opening up here. So if you feel like a little tingle or something is almost like crawling in your head or hair, it's like, ooh, what is that? That's actually you opening up your crown. That's you being more in alignment with the universe, with your higher power. It can be guides or angels coming in, like saying, hey, we're here, we're with you. There's this situation of sugarcoating something that happened in the past. If you want to draw a painting of what you want to see in the future, you need to cut the cord with the past and start to make a new painting. You created something in the past, then you can create something new. But the way you create something new is to let go of the past. And then I see this as a mirror. So I also see it, okay, so you shouldn't be painting the past soulmate or even the future soulmate. You should paint yourself. It's focus on yourself. You should see yourself or paint yourself there. Detach from the situation. You created it, so you can completely shift it. You can create something else. So what else, a little extra do we have here for Aquarius, please? Yeah. Yeah, you had a tower moment in this. This is 16 is sudden shift and sudden change. Like I said, you thought you were going to go straight up, and then you took a deep dive in whatever this was. And so 16 it is a disruptive energy for sure. But 16 adds up to number 7, and what came out of this situation and what you're now inspired to like draw a new painting for yourself is 7. Stand your ground. Claim your power, claim your strength, know who you are, know what came out of this situation, and start to paint a new painting. Number 7 speaks about 16 is the disruptive energy there. It's the tower, it's the sudden shift and sudden change. But adding those up, as I said, now combines to a 7. It's time to enjoy what you have created. The reason why you went through all that you went through has created this beautiful new reality for you, and it's time to claim it. Stand your ground and claim it for all that you're worth, Aquarius. That's what I have for you. Happy supermoon, everybody. Bye. Hi, Pisces. Happy full moon, happy supermoon, everybody. And let's see what's going on for Pisces. I haven't forgotten your last reading, just so you know. It's coming. Pisces. Wow. This is your life's purpose. Explore your options. So I'm getting like a new world, like it's almost like the world card. It's like you're very happy to end something old. You're coming out of something old and you're stepping into something new. And this new thing that you're thinking about, that you're exploring, is your life's purpose. And why is it your life's purpose? Because you're so drawn to it. You're so fascinated with it. You feel passionate about it. Maybe something you're really good at. You just thoroughly enjoy it. And when you thoroughly enjoy something, you feel like you're at the right place at the right time. You just fit where you're at, even though if it's like walking your dog, or if it's like making yourself dinner. You just sort of thrive when you make yourself lunch. Know that you're in the right place at the right time. It doesn't have to be that you're changing the world, or so it's where you fit, basically. It's where you enjoy yourself. It's where you feel like you could just go on and do this for days because it's so beautiful. And yet they want to sort of give you, like, you explore your options. It's like, and I feel like those are connected. These two are connected. This is your life's purpose, and it sounds like this is it, but it's not really, because it's like, explore your options. Like, there's more things than one life purpose. It's not the life purpose. Like I said, it can be making yourself dinner. It can be walking the dog. It can be painting or teaching or I don't know, singing, whatever this is for you. Explore your options and don't settle like on one, because I feel like to Pisces, there's so much more of you. And for these upcoming 2 weeks, I mean, Pisces and Scorpio, I always feel like you're intertwined somehow because of the depth of you. I know not too many people talk about this type of depth for Pisces, but the Pisces that I know and the Pisces energy for the collective that I feel is so deep. It's so sensitive and like delicate in a way, and for you to now be in the depth, like with the supermoon in the depth of Scorpio, it's almost like this is your supermoon time as well as it is for Scorpio. So I feel like take this time and really explore your options. Yes, really explore. But I wouldn't, for this upcoming, I know I started off with the intro saying this is a time where you sort of make life altering choices. You make life changing decisions. And when it sort of settles in and you know exactly what to do. I'm holding firm to that. When your inner guidance is telling you it's a green light, like go with it, or like here, stop. You just stop if you feel stop, or you go when it feels like, okay, now is the time to go. You just follow that instinct. You follow that intuition. I am 100% behind that. I just want to say, this is not a time to rush into any option. Like I'll take whatever feels best right now. It feels like you need to sit it through a little bit. So whatever options is coming your way for the upcoming 4 weeks, I just would say, try them out. If there's such a thing as you've been asked out, or you want to go on a date and you feel like, I don't know, try it. It's this energy of trying it out. Or if there's somebody inviting you to something and you don't feel like super excited about it, I wouldn't say no at first glance. I would try it out, because there's something in there for you. And I think at first glance you don't quite see that, and you settle on so much grander things, if that makes sense. You settle on this one grand thing when there's so much more to explore. And in the exploring of it, I think you're going to come to quite a clear place of what it is that you want in whatever this is, relationships, work, health. I'm trying to say walk your dog again. I know I have one friend and she's a Pisces. I have several friends who are Pisces, but I think it's just that one friend, and you know who you are, who has a dog. Walk your dog. I don't know why I'm so drawn to say that. Well, you figured it out. Maybe it's complete. Maybe you're walking the dog as you're listening to this. Explore your options. Don't sort of settle on one, and don't be too quick to judge. But when you feel it's clear to go or clear to stop, listen to that. It's a little extra something here for Pisces, please, for the upcoming. Wow. Pisces, you could have a Libra placement somehow, some way, or it's just justice is being working out in your favor. You need to be patient at this time. There's something about you're planning yourself, like planning to go forward. We have this, like, this is your life purpose. You have a lot of options to explore right now. It's a very fruitful and lucrative time for you, I feel. But just to be patient with yourself, and just and patience and planning. So sort of the same vibe again. Don't rush into anything. Just look it up first and then make a decision based on what truly feels right to you. But this is talking about you're laying a new foundation around something, and it's time for you to explore what you have created for yourself. And then for some of you guys, you're actually, for this upcoming, between the supermoon and supermoon, you're actually meeting a new person. You're going the depth within yourself. You're feeling who you truly are. And in that opening, there's something that sort of just cracks open within you, and that actually pulls your divine counterpart in. If this is you already living in a committed relationship, I feel like there's this super, like so much stronger coming together. The meeting of the minds here, you just feel like almost like one entity. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. Happy supermoon, everybody. Bye.